So besides making the record, you guys have been gone for a long time. How do you spend the time off when you have that much of it?
In my pajamas.
You said that, but do you really?
Yeah.
For a couple of years?
Are you just a homebody? Like you don't leave the house unless you kind of have to?
Yeah, and I have really stylish pajamas too. So it's like if I need to run to Rite Aid, it's cool.
But how are you not 400 pounds?
That's a good question, actually.
If I spent 2 years in my pajamas, I would smoke weed and eat all day long, and I would be fatter than fat.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I really don't know. I like read this report at the doctor that said, if you're not taking like 400 steps a day, then you're living, you're not living an active lifestyle. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's cool.
Well, you need a bigger house then.
You do that when you're on tour, but not when you're at home necessarily.
No. There's a
Jeremy,
song about it on the record.
I heard that you had a fun day that involved shooting a gun.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Jeremy. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Tell us about that day off.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to be a hillbilly and go out and shoot some guns sometimes. Out in the middle of nowhere. It's all target practice.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, not practice. It was just target shooting.
Sure.
Was there a story that involved B.O.B. and a gun?
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess we've hung out with him several times, and we always really hit it off, and we talked about hanging out, so he came to my neck of the woods.
Yeah, he did.
And that was probably
and he was
just
armed.
some of it. Yeah.
Quite literally the woods.
Yeah. I took him out to the middle of nowhere and was like, okay, I hope your car is ready to get dirty because we're going to go mudding and all that. So
you guys are on Buck Wild. I mean, that's your life, right?
Yeah,
Is everyone still living in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any plans to move? Any thoughts about that?
I mean, I spend 50% of my time out here anyways. I have a boyfriend here, friends here, my mom's out here sometimes. So I mean, I really like it, but there's nothing like Nashville. There really isn't.
Yeah. And how about you, Taylor? We heard from the others. How about you? What did you do that was fun when you guys weren't working?
Oh, man.
Or do you just sit and play guitar all day?
I don't, but that is kind of, my hobbies are kind of all music, which is really depressing sometimes. I'm like, wow, this is all I do, and I still am not good at it.
Shut up.
But it's just, all my family lives in Nashville, so I've got a niece and a newborn nephew, so it's kind of like family time and, really sweet stuff.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
At some point, though, there has to be that bug that says, we had a great time on the road and sure would love to get back out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That has to be hitting you sometimes.
That was hitting us a few weeks into being off. And then it was then we got really used to writing and that was comfortable. And I think all of us are ready to play shows.
And when is that going to happen? What are the plans for touring? April 9th it comes out, right? The CD comes out.
We're gonna do some shows before then, in February we are. Soundwave in Australia.
That's convenient for our listeners. Thank you.
First show in Thailand. Got any listeners in Thailand?
We have a lot in Thailand.
Okay, good.
We're huge in Thailand.
Okay, great.
Number one in Indonesia, in fact. With this, you mentioned 17 songs on the new record.
Yeah.
But I think some of them are kind of bogus because, one of them's named Part 2, and that just seems like you're just padding it, really. Were there other songs that you kind of left behind that'll end up being on another, version of your singles club where you kind of release them sporadically throughout the next couple of years, too?
Yeah, we still have a couple B-sides and a couple songs that we never ended up recording yet because honestly we ran out of time in the we had so much time, but there were just too many songs to finish recording.
That's a nice problem to have.
That is.
Exactly. We're not that band, so this was a new experience for us. But we're gonna use Taylor's home studio and record a bunch next year and do more singles club type stuff.
What's different about the way you write songs that you ended up in a completely different place than you usually do?
It was just really liberating. I think the fact that no one was shooting anyone down, it was just let's just try everything. We don't know anything. There was this real naive excitement, that we just felt like we were starting over. So why not try everything,
You hear that, Jeremy? No one's shooting anybody. Do you hear that?
phone.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it sounds like a great time to be in Paramore and a great time ahead for Paramore fans because it sounds like it's all happening. We just heard that brand new song. I'm sure we'll be hearing it a lot on K-Rock. In fact, the next time we see you guys, our listeners will hate you because they will have heard that song so much on K-Rock.
Sorry.
But the album comes out in April, and we'll keep our eyes peeled for the tour. And it just sounds it's just so great to have you guys back. We really missed you.
Thank you.
I missed you guys.
Yeah,
You
we
guys as
did.
well.
This is awesome. This really does mean that it's real. It feels like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing now.
Well, we're happy that you're doing it.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful to see you again. Haley, Jeremy, Taylor, you can follow them online at paramore.net and on Twitter at Paramore. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming by.
Woo!